Welcome back. Welcome.
Yeah, the corner of the century, we're here.
I was trying to say welcome back, Roamers.
Oh, sorry,
But
welcome back, Roamers. It is Fandom Roamer Cafe with their host Isabella
and Emmy.
We're here in the century. So much has.
It's been a fat minute, guys. We're so sorry. January was our rest month. Winter is for rest. Like Brittany Broski says, why is our New Year in the middle of the rest period? It should be, when's the Chinese New Year? Yeah, that's when it should be. That should be our New Year. We're taking that initiative.
So. Yeah, we are moving the New Year to be in February. Yes. We will be celebrating with the Chinese, which is actually kind of tea with everyone moving to Red Note.
But also, sorry guys, I was sick as fuck. 2 weeks. Some flu. She didn't get sick though.
No, not yet.
You won't get sick.
We're pushing through. But
you always get sick when you travel though.
But
we had to push it off, guys.
We pushed it off, and it was okay because this is a hobby of ours, and we don't want to just create content just because for you guys, and we don't want to just film a video because it's like a job and it's not there yet. So we want
month of rest.
It's a month of rest, and not.
Sorry, I was just thinking that the Groundhog Day is soon, and
gosh,
I need to see if Punxsutawney Phil is gonna show a shadow or not. He's so cute. Sorry, Punxsutawney Phil is the groundhog's name.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Don't disrespect him.
Phil is his last name. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Why do they give him such a white name?
Punxsutawney? That's not a white name. Anyways, I'm trying to remember. I think Groundhog Day is soon.
Is that like religious?
This is being filmed like last week of January, so Punxsutawney Phil about to come out. It's been cold as hell here. Cold as hell.
It snowed in the northern part of Florida. Snow on the beach.
So I'm thinking that Punxsutawney Phil ain't gonna show that shadow. I don't know which is which actually.
If he sees his shadow and he goes into hiding, was it 3 more months of winter?
6 weeks.
Oh.
3 more months till April, no. 6 weeks.
6 more weeks of winter, and then if he doesn't see his shadow, meaning that there's sun,
and he stays outside.
There's no sun, that's cloudy. Wait,
I need the Lord. On Groundhog Day, people look to see if the groundhog sees blah blah blah. What the shadow means. If the groundhog sees its shadow, it means there will be 6 more weeks of winter. So we were right. And if it doesn't see its shadow, spring will come early. See, look at him. Punxsutawney.
He's so round.
He's in hibernation. Look at how cute he
is. So cute.
And they put a top hat on him.
Why do you look
that man is treated like a king. Like, don't even play. But let's hope he doesn't see his shadow because this winter is rough. Winter has come. Winter has came. Jon Snow, come save me. But
so much has happened. Hopefully your guys' holiday and New Year's was very peaceful and wonderful, and just everything was a smooth transition from 2024 into 2025. Some updates.
Chaos.
Listen, updates. I graduated, but now she's in her last semester. So if you all see any inconsistencies, it's because of that. So it's okay.
Yeah.
We prioritize our education.
But we have a lot of good content for you guys to come. I mean, a lot of good content.
There's so much wonderful things happening in this world when it comes to pop culture. And
also just stuff that we're trying to start new for the channel. By this point, you'll probably already see a new highlight on our Instagram. We are starting a book club. Yay. So that should come out soon.
Yeah, that will be coming out soon. So definitely keep an eye on that. Make sure to follow our Instagram. That is where we will be.
You can follow TikTok too. You know, she's
the most
wishy-washy,
toxic, inconsistent, unstable situationship that we all have. So it's gonna, but we still have TikTok.
We'll still be posting our reels on there because they do well on there. But
we won't be on Red Note. Sorry.
No. Sorry. But if you do want to obviously keep up to date, we're gonna be using Instagram a lot more.
Let's get on to
the video today.
The video of the day.
Of the day, of the night. Oh. We are going to be talking about the year 2025 and things that will be coming out this year, specifically just movies and music. So, because that is the majority of what we cover. So, Issa gracefully looked and did some research, and we're gonna list off, just talk a little bit about each one, just slight.
Okay, so to start everything off,
according to Rotten Tomatoes.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, because I did not pull this out of my butt. So what was nice about the article that I read is that it was the movie that we'll be listing. That order is how will they be released in the year. So starting in February up to December.
Mm-hmm.
So first is Captain America: Brave New World. I'm
coming
excited.
out Valentine's Day for some reason.
Relatively tea.
But it looks good. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching that one. And then in March we have Snow White with Miss Rachel Ziegler,
which we will be doing a screen sips
we will
on.
be doing screen sips on for sure. And then we have the Minecraft movie. I'm
Jack
excited.
Black. Now, a couple of things about this, just really, really quick. I'm just excited to see the plot.
Yes,
because what are we doing?
What is the plot? And I'm excited.
I've seen like the trailer because it's been played when I went to watch Moana 2. I saw like the preview for it, and it looks kind of like the Mario movie where it's like they're in the real world and then they get sent to this place and they have to kind of figure out where to go from there. So like they're not already part of the world.
They're not part of the world, but I also think it's it is very much like a outside character saving the Minecraft universe. That outside character being Steve,
which is Jack Black. And then there's a couple other actors. I'm blanking.
I don't know their
names. They're like famous people in the Minecraft movie.
Oh, is it
Jason Momoa.
He's playing like a famous video gamer from the 80s. It's so
really?
Yeah. But I don't know if it's accurate.
Emma Myers, which is the girl from Wednesday, and also she did the Good Girls Guide to Murder adaptation on Netflix.
Yes,
Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Coolidge, Pauline Chalamet,
Kimberly Finkel
from Sex Lives of College Girls, which we just finished Sex Lives of College Girls. It was good, guys. Okay. And the guy, this is Nigel / with Tamatoa from Moana.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, and Kate McKinnon. But that's it's Stat Cast.
And then we have Thunderbolts, which comes out on my birthday.
What is Thunderbolts?
It's think of like all the rogue Avengers. They're like anti-heroes. Think of it like that. So they're not like the.
Is it Marvel?
Yes, it's Marvel.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it.
So it has wow, I'm blanking out.
I'm sorry, but when I heard Thunderbolts, I thought Thundermans. Thundermans.
When I first heard it, I thought of Paw Patrol for some reason.
No, the Thundermans from Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But Thunderbolts it's very much. I think I consider it all the anti-heroes. So it's like a new set of Avengers, if that makes sense. And then we have Lilo and Stitch live action. Exciting! I cannot wait.
Stitch looks good. Like
Stitch
the CGI looks good. He looks adorable.
Yes.
Now I'm interested to see, because Disney always does this. Are they going to change the plot line or keep it exactly the same?
I hope they do change it, because I think it would be fun.
If there's one thing from like one movie from like the older animations that really isn't that problematic to me, it's Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. Like I think it's really grounded in itself, and I love the story. The only thing I would maybe want they could expand on is like the family history and like the bond between the sisters, even though it's pretty good in the animation. Mm-hmm. Or more about like where Stitch comes from. Like
yes. Oh yeah, to see a bit more of his background like that. Like that.
Damn, why the cough want to come back?
And then we have a Karate Kid Legend.
Didn't know that was being made.
Neither did I until I saw a poster on it. So it's gonna be it's like a movie. I don't know how to explain it. So you know how we have the Cobra Kai TV series, right? So I believe that's not gonna intertwine with this movie. It's gonna be it's like a new trilogy. I think, or maybe it's a standalone of the Karate Kid.
How these Karate Kid, this whole franchise has really.
Yeah, but I'm excited. It looks interesting.
It has not been on my radar. I didn't even know it was being made. So
yeah, and then
How to Train Your Dragon.
This movie is like number
live action.
Live action. How to Train Your Dragon.
We will be doing a screen tips on this because it has to be done. Like. This movie is such a good animation. It's probably like one of my top animation movies. It's up there for you too.
Yes.
But it's just like it's like Lilo and Stitch. Like you're scared to see how they interpret the Stitch or the Toothless, the dragons. Is it going to be more realistic, like House of Dragon, Game of Thrones, or is it going to be too animated? But I think like from what we've seen. It's like a perfect medium for me.
Like Toothless, from what we are seeing, like he looks so cute. He looks like the Toothless from the commercial with
Jon Snow, with Kit Harington.
Like it's that. It's literally
that. It is, but you can see obviously the scales and stuff like that. The only thing I will say, and this has nothing to do with Toothless, it's just the whole movie, and this is all movies. it looks dull already.
The color
The color
grading
grading is
desaturated.
dull. It's so desaturated. They like
No,
drained.
the
Nosferatu
light.
came in there and drained
No, literally. Oh
all
my
the
gosh.
blood.
So I'm hoping it's just they're gonna make it brighter because I think in this world that is fantasy, it should be bright. I think that's the difference between this world and the world of How to Train Your Dragon slash Game of Thrones is that Game of Thrones and How to Train Your Dragon, it's like I can understand why there's not much bright color stuff because of the tone of the series
Of the show,
of the
yeah.
shows. Like, it makes sense.
How to Train Your
But
Dragon.
this is like it's so oh gosh, it's like it's so literally like animated.
It seems
like,
to be
so,
a running trend right now with all movies. They just are
they love
no
to
color.
desaturate it. And then we have Superman.
No, you skipped Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh,
Hello,
sorry,
our man Jonathan Bailey and my
Jonathan
girl
Bailey.
Scarlett Johansson.
I cannot wait. I'm really, really excited to see. I don't know if they're going to be doing a new trilogy.
That's what I'm saying. One quick thought: is it going to be a new trilogy, or is it going to be a prequel, or is it going to be the two kids from the original movie and their journey? That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
Superman. What do you gotta say about Superman? Because
that's gonna be my man of the year. That's gonna be my man of the year.
I saw a clip already. Why he looked cross-eyed?
Oh right, that's enough. That's enough.
Like when he was flying, like this. Yeah, he was like this, but it was like I was like,
it's a lens. It's a lens.
Yeah.
But
not that it matters that he's cross-eyed. He's beautiful.
But no. So do you saw Twisters, right?
Of course.
Okay, I'm reconfirming. You know the character Scott?
No.
Okay, well, okay.
Well, just explain him.
Scott, that's the actor. That's Superman.
No, but just who was he in Twisters? Like,
Scott
was he part of the group?
No, he was part of the group with Daisy Edgar.
Oh, the one who like is the one who's kind of envious of her. Yes. Like he's part of the other group with the white. They're all wearing white. He's the main one.
No, he's the side character. He's like the one with the tablet.
He's two sides.
No. Okay, wait.
I only watched Twisters twice.
It's okay. It's not relevant. But with that being said, there's a dog.
Oh, it's so cute. Astro.
I cannot wait. That's the only reason why I'm excited.
I don't know why we keep readapting
this is
Superman, but cool.
This is allegedly going to be the Superman that meets Robert Pattinson's Batman. This is the Robert Pattinson is the start of this new.
Give them another year and they're gonna announce another Superman versus Batman. That's enough. We don't need it again, please. Anyways, next. The Fantastic Four First Steps. I forgot this was being made and I did not know it was coming out this year. And Joseph Quinn. And others that I'm blanking right now.
Is it
Vanessa? I forget her name.
Vanessa? Isn't it Vanessa Kirby? Is that her name?
Torn Aries? I don't know what this is.
I spelled it wrong. It's Tron. Anyway, I spelled it wrong, y'all.
There's another Tron coming out. I did not know that either.
It's the third one. So do you guys remember the one from like 2012?
Yes.
Yes, this is the third one. Because there's like the original one from the 80s.
Oh, and then the 2012 is the Which one's Tron Legacy?
That's the second one.
So the one from 2012.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's from 2012, and then this is the third one. That CGI in that movie, fire.
It's cool. Yeah, I should rewatch the one from 2012. I've never seen the original.
Good. The soundtrack is fire. I started watching it. I'm sorry, but it's not there. Like it's not. I don't think it's good quality, and it makes sense. It's for the time. I get it, but anyway.
Because I knew you.
That shit makes me so mad. Why did John Chu change the title for part 2? Why?
For good.
Why? Let me know. Speak to the audience. Why do you think he changed it?
Because he freaking felt like it. Because why are you gonna go Wicked Part 1? And then you're gonna introduce the next one as Wicked for Good. What would the first one be called? Wicked Defying Gravity?
Defying Gravity. It's too obvious. I love it.
But yeah, I don't know why he did that.
So of course
they're pulling on the heartstrings. I
cannot wait.
There will be a screen snips for that.
There will be. That one is gonna be 2 hours long.
Like that, you're gonna get a reaction in the theater. I don't give a fuck. So, and we will probably this time I think I really want to watch it like twice before we
watch, yeah.
Because it was just really overstimulating last time. And since then, I have watched Wicked at least I think 4 times now.
I've seen it 3 times in full, 4 times like sporadically, just like going
and then she bought it.
I bought which
along with Gladiator 2. Glick.
I did have a Glick moment over winter break. It was interesting. Next, Zootopia 2.
Did not know this was coming out. I knew it was in the works, but I didn't know it was coming out
There's
this
no
year.
trailer. There's no trailer. No
What
stills
the
yet.
heck is the plot gonna
Good
be?
question.
Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Hello,
just a little bit.
bro. Because
Just let them kiss and
the way people are so obsessed with Nick Wilde is a little scary. Like, you guys are like sexualizing a fox.
The voice,
And
the
you know,
personality.
you guys are gonna have us do a little hear me out cake eventually, because
No,
Nick Wilde's not on mine, but
Nick Wilde's not on mine. That's an obvious, and no one needs to hear anyone out for that.
I was trying to remember who was on mine, but I gotta start writing down like when I have one. Just
Anyway,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh, our main Josh is coming back.
They're really the turnaround is pretty quick.
It is.
When did we get this? 2023.
Me?
Oh yeah, it was the beginning of last year.
Beginning of last
Damn, I forgot. Yeah. So the turnaround's pretty quick. I'm again. Where are we going? Where's the plot going? Like, if you're making a sequel, I need there to be a reason, a good story being told.
Yeah. And then we have Avatar: Fire and Ash, a good turnaround time.
Did not know there was a movie. Didn't we just have a show?
No, Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Sorry, y'all. I was thinking Last Airbender. Yes, Avatar: Fire and Ash. James Cameron is back for
We filmed these back to back.
his life journey. His
This is his
magnum opus. It better be good.
We know it's gonna be good.
I mean, I've seen some, like, I like Avatar, but I have seen from a lot of film critics, like people on YouTube, they don't fuck with Avatar. They think it's actually really overrated, like the first one, and then the second one they enjoy more, but they thought it was just too long and like there's too many plot holes.
But it's like the problem with Avatar is that not even problem. A lot of people criticize Avatar, but a lot of people need to understand Avatar is a universe. It's not it's a standalone movie. It's always been it has always been in the works to be 5 films. Now why
has it?
Yes. Now the
because why the heck is James Cameron? Why would he take 10 years between?
That's the only downside is that I don't know if it was because he chose to like
work on other things.
To work on other things and have like a pause.
Apparently, between that, he only worked on 2 movies.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
But let me call him real quick and I'll let you guys know.
I just think it's interesting. I'm interested to see another part of Pandora and everything.
Yeah. I think that's why I like the Avatar universe is because we're learning more about literally like their Earth. I think it's really cool and different interpretations of how
the CGI is fire.
The CGI is just. I want them to take their sweet fucking time. Like, I need those editors to take their sweet fucking time, which is why I low-key have low expectations for the Marvel movies because...
Sorry, I just read what was next.
Because the CGI has not been up to par because they like pumping shit. We're getting Captain America, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four, 3 Marvel movies in 1 year. That's insane. That is insane.
They pumping it out.
Pumping it out like crazy. But anyway, so I'm excited
They're really sheen at this
for that
point.
one.
The Housemaid. We will be reading this for our book club at some point. Yes. They are in production, so we've seen already some of the behind the scenes. I'm excited because my girl Amanda Seyfried is in this, and Miss Sydney Sweeney, and the guy from It Ends With Us, Atlas.
Oh, really? Good
Brendan. I know his first name is Brendan. Brendan something. He is also in there.
I'm excited.
So it's a cast. I have no idea what The Housemaid is about, so I'm excited to read the book and then see which characters are which that they're casted as. So I know they're in production. I don't know. It's obviously towards the end of the year, so we will definitely be reading it before it comes out, and then hopefully doing a screen sip.
Yes, we will.
And then
Frankenstein.
I am so excited for Frankenstein.
This one
I gotta read the book too.
With Jacob Elordi. Yes, I cannot wait. This movie, the cast is stacked.
Yeah, stacked. I will be reading the book separately. She gifted it to me. It's not very long, but damn, the language is difficult because it's obviously written in like back in the day.
Not even old English.
It's not even old English. It's just very like vocab heavy. So, and I'm not used to vocab heavy, but I will definitely be reading it on my own, and then preparation for the movie. Those were all the movies. Those were all the movies that we are anticipating for 2025. Now we're gonna do music. Now music is a little harder because like artists like to drop or announce that they're dropping something like earliest 2 months before the initial like release of their album. It's very rare that somebody is going to be announcing an album in December right now. So we're just gonna, the ones we do have are very few, and then we'll talk about predictions. But first we have Lady Gaga LG7, which does not have a date, but we know she's working on it, and she has announced that it will be coming out sometime this year.
Yeah. And we already have the single, which is
Yeah,
Disease.
Disease, yeah.
Then,
I forgot.
And then we have Miss Lana Del Rey. We have a title.
The Right Person Will Stay. I know that's not her cover because that whack ass pic art, whatever the fuck she did on her Microsoft, that's enough. It's not, that better not be the album cover. But I'm always excited for Miss Lana Del Rey, and I'm forcing Issa to do a Romers react to it.
She's not forcing me. I agree.
Well, you don't love Lana Del Rey though. Like you don't like.
I don't listen to her. No, but I do enjoy some of her music. Yeah. Yes. Megan Thee Stallion Act 3. So we're continuing these acts. I'm curious to know if this will be the final act, if it's a trilogy. For them.
She's pumping them out quick.
She is very much so. Leslie.
No, not Leslie. These are just predict those. That was literally it. That's all we have for albums.
Guaranteed.
They're guaranteed. Now, prediction wise, everything can happen.
Anything can happen for sure.
But we're thinking that if artists are sticking to their 2-year rollout, that it's a Miss Olivia's time, Miss Olivia Rodrigo, to drop a single, hopefully sometime this year. I don't think it'll be soon.
Really, I'm expecting Super Bowl.
She's more of a summer to fall, because Sour was a summer drop with driver's license and everything, I remember, and then Guts was September.
Yeah, I was like, maybe
so like the rollout was starting around summer.
Maybe Super Bowl.
What? Why? She's not Beyonce.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's Beyonce, but I'm saying like maybe she like tease it, like collaborate with someone, maybe as just a product sponsor of like Samsung or something. Anyway, so yeah, I would love for Miss Olivia Rodrigo.
She already did actually, she just posted that she did a sponsorship with somebody. I just forget who it is. It was like technology though.
Of course, it was probably Sony. So hopefully something this year if she keeps to the pattern. Now this is up in the air. Mr. Harry Styles. Yeah.
He hasn't really given any. She's saying this. He has not given any clues that he's going to be dropping anything. Oh, we missed somebody very freaking important. Justin Bieber.
Oh my God.
He's back in the studio.
He's in the studio. What does that mean?
His living room. He's back. He's connected to the mic.
He's singing.
So it's looking like we might get, and he did come out and say that the music he's working on now is very similar to his Journals album, which is one of my favorite Justin Bieber albums. So I'm excited. And also there was a little tea. Like, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but like he unfollowed Haley on Instagram, but she still follows him.
Tea.
But I'm just so curious why, like, if he's making music, because I know he said when he sold his music,
his catalog,
everything, like he was basically kind of in a way implying like he was done, like he just really wanted to get rid of that part of his life and everything. So I think it's interesting that he is coming back, like, to possibly dropping music again. And
do you think his son somehow made him like not motivated, but like an inspiration?
I mean, maybe, but I hope it's not a bunch of I Love My Son songs, because it's enough. I don't need that. I'm sorry, I don't need that.
No, it's okay.
I don't know Shawn Mendes ass music right now.
Which also, like, I don't know how much money I'm gonna have to pay. I don't know how many body parts I'm gonna have to sell to the black market, but I need Justin Bieber to do an Eras tour. I need it. I'm yearning. I'm begging.
I don't think he'll tour ever.
At least
he has a condition where he struggles to be on stage for long periods of time and pace. Like,
or like a movie. Do a movie of all the covers. I'm okay with a movie. Let's do a movie. I'll produce it. I'll pick the best songs. We started with Mistletoe.
Don't fucking play.
It's the most beautiful.
But anyways, back to Harry Styles real quick. Yeah, there's no indication he's dropping anything. She's just saying.
But I'm hoping it's been this would be the 3rd year that we have no music, no nothing. So I think it's time. Yeah. There's one of the biggest things that Harry's have been saying is that when he sung with Stevie Nicks, that's how they know an album or a single's coming, because it's been a pattern. Once he's sung, every time.
Are you serious?
No, like, all jokes aside, every time that he has sang with her, something has dropped. But this is the first time in a
I just didn't
while.
know that. I'm not a Harry. So
I'm not a Harry either. This is what I saw on TikTok. I was like, okay, T.
I only have
So-
enough energy to be a Swiftie. Like
Yeah.
that's already a lot.
Yeah. Also, I mean, this is not relevant like to the both of us, but to me, BTS, they're coming back this year.
Yeah.
They're coming back this year and
back from the
correct. And what's anticipated is that they will be dropping something probably towards the end of summer, fall time.
Cool. They back to work real quick. Dang.
Because right now J-Hope is on tour. He's on tour, which like he's like world tour. Hates 10 cities.
Yeah.
10 nights.
I know we'll have a lot of.
That's it. That's it. Anyway,
gotta keep it small. Gotta keep the people wanting more.
Don't piss me off. So I would be selling anyone just as the amount of passion I have for Justin Bieber, I have for BTS. I would love to see them in concert, but that's also that's like an if. We don't know if we're gonna take this year.
Someone else. Sorry.
Go on.
Anything else?
No, just there. It's a reunion this year. They all finished their military enlistment, so we don't know what that means if we're gonna have. I know that they're gonna do like a comeback like live stream and like dinner, which is what they usually do for like birthdays and like celebrations and stuff and anniversaries. But when it comes to music, I don't know. But yes, that's them as a group. Each of them individually have done their own things. But that's all on my end. What we're gonna say next?
Miss Chappell Roan. Midwest Princess was dropped in 2023. We're just all bamboozled because she's nominated for Grammys. Yeah. I just pinpointed that because her and Olivia are on the same like track of dropping albums. So we know she's been working on stuff because she has sung, I believe, 3 new songs.
Yes.
One on SNL, one new one on SNL, one new one when she was doing festivals, Subway. Which drop it, please drop it. So I'm hoping she's saving those singles to officially drop at some point this year, leading up to another album rollout.
You're right.
All of this stuff that we're predicting is after Grammys, like after award season, because like a lot of these, obviously they're campaigning for award season, so like I don't think anyone will. There's a lot of quiet right now.
This is of the year, like we don't. We're not saying tomorrow.
But Miss Chappell Roan,
you're so right.
I know she's gonna do. Hopefully, I know like she was taking a break for a while, but I hope she comes back and like we're getting a new album rollout. You know how exciting that is to see where she goes from the Midwest Princess look, like
what's next?
Yeah, hopefully. But we're gonna have a lot of dormant pop stars this year.
We are.
Sabrina's gonna be very hush.
Yes.
We're gonna have Miss well, actually, never mind. Taylor might not be. We'll talk about her in a second.
In a second.
Gracie's gonna be pretty dormant. Lizzie McAlpine's gonna be pretty dormant because she's going to
Broadway. Yes, ma'am. We have
who else? Doechii just dropped something. I'm hoping this year is her year where like people like kind of like the Midwest Princess thing where people discovered it a few months later and then started like really getting into it.
Yes.
Me being one of them because I just started getting into her album Alligator Bites Never Heal. Fire. Her mixtape, sorry. And who else? I'm trying to think.
Beyonce's gonna be dormant.
Yeah.
Even though she's already been teasing Act 3, which is
SZA's kind of on her kick. Even though she just dropped Lana and everything, she's gonna do the Super Bowl with Kendrick.
With Kendrick, yeah.
But no new music from SZA, of course. SZA. But we just got a good amount. But she's gonna be dormant too after Super Bowl.
Dormant. Well, not really because she'll be on tour, but releasing her own music.
Right, she'll be on tour.
She'll be on tour with Kendrick.
I want to go to that tour so bad, but it's in freaking Georgia. Come to Florida, please. Come to Florida. Oh, and you don't listen to him, but Joe.
Oh yes.
Mr. Steve Harrington from Stranger Things also has an album coming out in April.
Exciting.
He just announced it like 2 days ago.
Exciting.
Me and Yafi both listened to him, so we were waiting for him to drop his tour dates. Guess where he's not coming?
Well,
he's not even going to Georgia.
Well, but Texas?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, most of his dates, like I would say 70% of his dates are in the UK. Like in Europe. I'm like, his fan base must be
big
there, that's why, but please, y'all give him it's spelled Joe like DJO. Give him a chance. His music is so good. I'm glad he blew up with End of the Beginning.
Wait, Joe
DJO. Like he spells it DJO.
But
his name is Joe Curie.
Got it. Okay.
But he spells Joe like
his artist name.
His artist name is it's pronounced Joe.
Got it. Understood.
It's just DJO.
Yeah, just spelled differently. Got it.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm hoping that he does a music festival. Like I'm trying to go to Lollapalooza. hopefully he goes there so I can see him. I've been wanting to see him before he blows up because then, I mean, I want him to blow up, but damn, he already blew up at the end of the beginning. Anyways, great music. Check him out. He has an album coming out. That's it. And then,
Well, the biggest rant is the Taylor's versions. So when it comes to a pop star being dormant, I don't think Taylor knows what that means. I don't think that's in her vocabulary.
yes, she does. That's just Let me new Swifty.
I don't think this is her gonna be dormant this year.
No, but
2026.
she knows what it means.
Sex. 2026.
She knows what it means though. New Swifty. Let me tell you. We had to wait 2 full years before we ever got any kind of like single or something from her. Like, we were waiting. This is the new culture of Swiftiness that they expect stuff from her like every few months, like since like 2021, since the Taylor's version started, because we had that plus new albums coming out. So we're getting stuff from her like every year. But no. She knows what dormant is. Girl, Reputation. We didn't get an album for 3 years. 2014 to 2017.
Oh, that's what Harry's doing. He's doing a Reputation. Oh my God, don't piss me off.
No, he's just lazy. No, I'm just kidding. He's not creatively fulfilled right now. But anyways, but Taylor, yeah. But I don't know. I really genuinely don't know if she's gonna do both this year.
It's hard to tell. I mean, we've always been teeter-tottering between like, could she?
Which is first?
Which one's first? But I think regardless, at this point, I don't know. It's expected. We are expecting it for to release this year. But I mean, honestly, after Tortured Poets, it's like you can't expect shit. You don't know what you're gonna do.
Nothing will be happening until Grammys are done. Because again, campaigning. Yeah. She's nominated for a few things, but I don't think, like last year, I think it put a bad taste in people's mouth when she announced
the Tortured Poets
at the Grammys. So
I think she's gonna be really quiet for the next, honestly, month of February.
I'm interested to see. I like in my bones know that at least one is coming out this year.
Guaranteed.
I do think it's Rep. I do think she's gonna save debut for next year because it's gonna be its 20th anniversary. Like, it just makes sense sales wise, everything wise, right? But I'm interested to see, because she's not on tour anymore, and Grammys is gonna be like the last like real public event she's going to for a while, besides the Super Bowl, because the Chiefs.
Which is
just found out the Chiefs.
We just found out before we were recording. We're like, it's
Eagles.
guaranteed,
So
and funny as hell. So that's also we're gonna be seeing her. Oh no, not even then. We won't be seeing her after the Super Bowl that much because
Well, so I'm saying the last two like real big public events where people are gonna be like online is gonna be Grammys and Super Bowl. So after that, I don't expect her. She just came off a big tour. She's gonna be very dormant in that sense. But I do, in my bones, feel that Rep TV will be coming out this year. How is she announcing that? What creative way are we gonna be getting? Is she gonna go back to the original, like just dropping the snake bits, or is she gonna do something completely different? It's like, I don't know, like what? Because obviously when she was on tour, she announced most of her TVs on tour, like to a big audience. But I don't know. I'm like nervous because like I feel like everyone expects like big announcements now since tour. I don't know. With Rep TV, it could be anything.
It could be anything. I would like for her to swing the pendulum and make it really discreet. Only the Swifties know.
I would love a surprise drop.
A surprise drop would be fan-fucking-tastic.
I think a surprise drop would really bring her. Stop with April 29th. Fuck, bro. Fuck.
What movie were we watching and what show? Damn, I was joking on myself. Okay, what were we watching where April 29th was mentioned?
It was either Sex Lives or it was
I don't think it was Sex Lives.
The Barbie show.
The Barbie show. I think it was the Barbie show. Was it? I don't know.
That's the only two things we've watched together recently.
Well, we watched something and it said like April 29th. And I'm like, why is everything April 29th? What is going on? Why is April 29th such a big day? And I was like, oh, of course.
April 29th is literally the day of the Met Gala when she ran off with Tom Hiddleston. Oh, I thought you knew.
Oh my God, no! She could be dropping it then. When was the last time she went to the Met Gala?
She hasn't gone in years. I don't think she like wants to go.
Why not? That would be fun. That would be fun.
Of course it would be fun, but she hasn't gone in years. She hasn't gone since Reputation. I don't think she would. I mean, yes, it would be lore. It would be lore for us. It would be fun, but it would be kind of ridiculous being like Met Gala, drop Rep TV. Like,
No, not drop. Not.
you have to look at it like, yes, she does things for the fans, but you have to look at it from like a sales perspective and a like general public perspective. Like, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, nobody watches the Met like that. Like, unless you're in the circles of fashion and stuff like that. Like, no general public audience is really watching the Met. They're there to like critique them after, you know? I mean, I don't know. But girl, April 29th, that's the High Infidelity. That's Calvin Harris. Yes, Calvin. The flop. Anyways, I think, if anything, I hope it's a surprise drop. That's it.
It would have to be in the middle of the year, just because if she were to release, oh no, not necessarily, because she could.
If Rep TV drops in June, I'm gonna kill myself, because Rep TV is not a June vibe.
I need an October.
I don't need to be scorching hot and boom, boom, boom.
Why not? That's when you shake ass.
So literally for me, Rep is very like, not even November. It's like December to February.
No, she's gonna release it in November just because of the sales. Enough time for
Or
people
November.
to buy them. It's for people to buy them.
Because when she drops the TVs, I don't think she's really caring about, obviously, Grammys, because she hasn't, either she's not submitting her TVs or they're just not getting nominated, which makes sense. Like, they're re-records. So I feel like it's more, the drop is more about like the vibes, because for Fearless it was dropped vibes. Red TV, fall vibes. Speak Now, summer vibes. What was next?
1989 was October.
1989 October, but like the original vibes.
What
When was Rep TV dropped?
I was about to say, when was that dropped?
November.
It's gonna be a November date. It's gonna be a November drop again. It's gonna be a November drop again. Yes. Yeah.
It's looking like November.
It's looking like November. Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Yes, because of the holiday, it's gonna be the sales are the best during the. That's why so much stuff gets released in the fall, because of the holiday season sales.
Damn, we gotta wait till November. Damn, so much content. But yeah. And then again, I truly, truly believe that debut is gonna be 2026.
2026.
Because why? Why not wait the extra year and then do it on
why
the 20th
not? Just drag it out. Drag it out.
No, but the 20th anniversary.
I'm fine with that.
You know what's crazy?
I want her to drag this journey up.
I think it's been dragged.
But
because the longer we gotta wait for the last TV, then we have to like. I want that doc.
No, but I think what's also nice, why to me as a News 50 it hasn't felt that big of a journey, is because there's been stuff happening in between.
No, I
like,
know.
do you imagine like the whole?
But I want that documentary.
I want the documentary.
And also, where's the footage of the stuff that we were? Where's the footage of?
Oh, that's just her vlogging. That's not for us.
No, there was professional cameras.
That's a professional vlog for herself.
I don't give a. I need that right now. Some point this year.
She has the budget to have her own vlogging crew.
I'm starving.
Kind of like David Dobrik. Like, she got her own. She has her own film crew just for her to have the highest quality of vlogs.
That's fucked up if she's doing that. But
she's like, I'm gonna release this shit when I'm in the grave.
But if you really think about it, if debut TV really does get dropped next year, that would be 5 years, 5 whole years that it took to drop from the first TV to the last TV.
I think that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And the timing couldn't be any more perfect for her to drop because of the fucking presidential election, dog. Not debate. Hello, just the new presidency. It's just she's written in the stars for sure to release this year. It makes sense.
And there's gonna be some whack ass Reputation cardigan. They just dropped that lover
one. That's 100% like
acrylic.
Acrylic. Thank you.
Guys, you're gonna make me pay $80 plus shipping for acrylic. At least make it cotton, make it soft, make it nice.
Oh, I know that's itchy.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, and it's gonna be like shiny, and I don't want my cardigan to be shiny and reflective because it's made out of plastic. This is why we won't be on the Taylor Nation PR.
We will not. They know it too. Like, y'all, whatever. Anyways, thank you for listening to our rant.
I'm sorry, Taylor.
Damn, your karma's getting you back.
I'm sorry. See, this is whenever I need to shut up. I love you, Taylor Swift.
The chair. Quack. It sounds like a duck. But thank you for listening to our rant about movies and music. Let us know if there's anything we missed that's like big coming out this year.
Hello, who are we roaming with?
We haven't filmed in like a month, and we literally are. Anyways, we forgot to do the beginning segment, which we're supposed to be doing, but we're kind of delirious and forgot.
Okay, who are we roaming with? I am roaming with.
All right, go ahead, go first.
Okay, so the book that I'm currently roaming with is Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. I am enjoying it. It is itching a good. It's itching a good part of my brain when it comes to mixing conspiracy theories, historical fiction, real people. It's fun. I like it. I'm only like 10% of the book. I'm not too
I
far.
like it. I'm only 2 pages.
I'm only 2 pages. No, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's a movie, so I'm excited to compare the two. I would say music wise, yeah, I forgot.
Oh my!
Why
do you go first if you can't remember?
No, because I'm not listening to much music. I'm just with my same podcast.
So name the podcast.
The podcast, well, of course, is Broski Report. The comment section, Two Idiot Girls, So True with Caleb Heron. The upstairs neighbors.
Caleb, you're so funny.
Caleb fake. Caleb is fake. Caleb is fake. Caleb is fake. How are you going to not come to Florida?
He's not even going to New York. You think he cares about Florida? Anyway,
I'm just like, whatever. So yeah,
Caleb's fake.
Caleb's fake. But that's all.
Movies, TV.
Oh, movies. Oh, I'm back into the Transformers world. I just saw Transformers 1 the beginning of January, and I'm obsessed with the animation. I love that it's a prequel. It's an origin movie. I hope that they start making it like a series, like a Star Wars type thing, where there's like many movies in the animation style. I started rewatching the live action, and I can understand the criticism of like why some of them are just not like, why there is a potential of the Transformers universe to be good, but it's just not, because it feels like every few movies there's a new director, new screenwriter, so there's not going to be much consistency there. And then lastly, I watched the Rise of the Beast Transformers. They're going to have a trilogy, and the first one I thought was okay. It was a good introduction. But yeah, I love Transformers 1. That's a fire movie. There's so many like, what's it called, like adult undertones? Is that what the term is? It's like yeah, it's like they'll be like, oh, don't be such a glitch. Oh, don't be such a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love it. I enjoyed the voice actor.
Fuck Transformers.
Anyway, so yes, it was
objectifying my girl Megan Fox like that.
Oh yeah, the live action, yeah. Oh my goodness, but
I do want to watch that one. The
Transformers
origin one, yeah. The animation looks really good.
It's super cool. It's very very cool. So passing the mic to you.
Okay, book. I read the Britney Spears memoir. It was very good. I enjoyed it. It really felt like you were like sitting down across from Britney Spears and listening to her tell you about her life. Like the ghostwriter did a good job of like doing all that. Gave it a 4 out of 5. Justin Timberlake, you a snake and a hoe. And her first husband, the guy she married, Justin Timberlake gets a lot of flack because yeah, he sucks, but that one, he was 10 times worse. The I don't even remember his fuck ass name. Horrible person. Poor Britney, but I'm glad she's free now. She's free. Music wise, I was literally on my Ariana Grande kick, listening to Sweetener, Dangerous Woman, you know, just going back and forth through the discography. It's funny now listening to her discography like playlist on Spotify, and then a random Wicked song coming in. I'm like, oh, I forgot. And then Doechii, of course, listening to my girl Doechii.
Oh, I'm listening to Bad Bunny. I'm so silly.
There you go, Bad Bunny. His new album
is so nice.
Super inspiring, super good. I have to get into it. There's so much to get into, guys. It's too much. I gotta give myself a break. And then I rewatched this month on my deathbed, Sex and the City. And then I watched Sex and the City the movie, and then we watched the second movie. And then I started the new series, the one that's called Just Like That. But
oh, I want to hear your opinion.
It's okay. I watched the first season. It's so like woke. It's like gonna kill me. Like, I mean, I understand it, but you know what? You know what the real tea is? You know why we don't like, we call everything woke and modern and we don't like it? It's because we don't like the way we live now. We all want to revert back to the way we were, like that 90s, 80s. Like, I always tell her, I wish that the extent of technology never surpassed like a flip phone.
Yeah.
I never wish that we had mini computers. Like, social media, just I think it's really like drained so much life out of life. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, it does make the most sense. I think the problem is too with everything being so woke. I think
It's not even woke. Like I'm saying, I feel
it's
like that word is wrong, but
it's
I just really think
wrong.
people hate the lives we live now. Like,
It's because you have to. I think the right way or the right perspective to look at it is that everything needs to be called out, whether good or bad.
yeah, like it's
Everything
watching
needs
the
to be.
show. Yeah,
Everything has been given attention. Everything needs to be. Everything needs to have a light on it. So everything needs to be aware
yeah, like
instead of it just being
instead
there.
of just being like everything is so over explained. Like
Oh, that's a good way
there's
to put
like
it.
there's a character. You never watched Grey's Anatomy. This is so difficult. The character from Grey's Anatomy, her name what's her name? Fuck. Oh no, the one who was married to George. Oh no, Callie. Callie from Grey's Anatomy. She was in the very, very early seasons of it. They now in real life identify as like non-binary. They go by they them pronouns, whatever, and they are in the show, and they become a love interest to Miranda, the redhead, because she becomes like. I don't want to say she becomes lesbian. That's not the way my mom words it. It's so funny, but she really doesn't become lesbian. She just like
in the show,
she just finds a different kind of love in the sense that like she has always dated men, but her name's Che in the show. Che is like somebody she has awoken this like whatever passion her whatever. But the character with Che, I really like their character, but it feels like everything is over explained. I think it's because the three main girls grew up in that 90s era and they're trying to like adapt to this modern world of how things are now. But it's like every time there's some sort of scene around that, it's like it's over explained, like over explaining to the audience about like non-binary, over explaining about queerness, over explaining about like I understand maybe just I'm saying that because I'm knowledge in that, but like someone
that's
like
a
my
good
mom
point.
isn't knowledge in that, so it's a good way to like show it. But it's kind of exhausting to watch
But
the
I'm
over
sorry.
explanation all the
But
time.
I feel like, especially when it comes to fashion, a lot of fashion is non-binary.
Yeah.
So I
There's
mean,
no
especially
gender.
especially when it comes to those characters from the very few episodes I've seen, it's like they're so they are aware their industry is very progressive in the field of work that they're in. Maybe not Miranda because she's a lawyer, but like
Samantha being PR.
Samantha
But
being
Samantha's not in the show actually.
Samantha's not in
T.
the
She's
show,
not
yeah.
she's not in just like that.
What's the other girl's name? The one that adopted
Charlotte.
Charlotte. What's her occupation again?
Stay at home mom.
Oh no, okay, yeah. Well, with that
Yeah,
I
she
cannot.
used to be an art gallery, like the owner, not owner, the manager of an art gallery. But then
Okay,
when she got married, she like quit her job and never went
yeah.
back. And
But
then Carrie works as a writer.
yeah, but I just feel like, especially with them living in New York, I assume they're still in New York. It's so progressive.
Yeah,
It feels like
I'm telling you, it's for. I think it's for the audience. Like that's the thing. Like
that
it's
doesn't make it.
for the audience, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's kind of annoying to watch the show where it's all the time being over explained. That was mostly season one. I just started season two, so I'll see where it goes. But besides that, it's okay. Like the show's okay. It just feels kind of empty without Samantha and without that. They create this character to kind of fill in for Samantha's shoes. Like you can tell it's to fill in her shoes, and like I don't know though. It's okay. It's okay. And then you're not gonna watch it, right? You know how Carrie gets married to Big?
Yeah, yeah.
He dies in the first episode. Sorry, spoilers. Sorry. I'll make sure to put something before that. There's gonna be a spoiler.
And didn't I tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you? I told you.
He dies of a heart attack in the first episode.
Didn't I tell you? Isn't it weird that Big isn't shown in the TV in the like the cover
And
art?
you know why they did that too? It's just so they should have never rebooted that show. You know why they did that? To make her single again, because Sex in the City was all about them being single in the city, but now they're all married with kids, and you know like it's not that entertaining because the thing of Sex and the City that made it fun was watching them try to find these men and like date through New York and like seeing all the different kinds of men that there are. But since they were all married, oh, we can't do that. We can't have our main character be married and happy. Let's kill him off. And they killed him off. It was so sad too. It was really sad. Like I was sobbing. I was like, oh my god, why they
No,
kill
that
him like
in
that?
a way that kind of shows like Carrie cannot be happy by herself.
No, I mean she can because she did it for years. Like that's what Sex and the City is about.
But now, like her new character, it's like, oh,
no, she's fine now. It's I think like in the whole first season they span over a year. So like
Okay.
now starting off at the end of season 1, it's been like about a year since he died, and she starts dating someone new. Like
Yeah.
through her grief, like she's still grieving, of course, and like he's still mentioned a lot, but it's like it's just crazy. I'm like, y'all really had to do that to her. Like, just we couldn't just end the show and like, even though people, I don't like her and Big. Like, Big pisses me off a lot. Let's just.
At that point, this is what makes me so mad about reboots. At that freaking point, she should be a mentor to a new set of girls.
Yeah, or there should just be a new set of girls. Like, I understand
or like have her cameo.
The nostalgia of wanting, yeah, exactly, of nostalgia of wanting the characters, but you didn't even get the 4 because there's drama between two of them. Samantha's character and Carrie, in real life, Sarah Jessica Parker and her have beef because of money and stuff. And then it's like the dynamic isn't that good. The new characters introduced aren't that entertaining, anyways. So, oh, guess who's in it though? George Washington, Hamilton.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
He plays like kind of one of the main characters in it. Yeah, he's like
Jonathan Groff.
George Washington. Jonathan Groff played the king. Don't piss me off.
Oh, I don't know why my brain went. I'm sorry. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Your sister is literally quaking.
I just woke her up from her sleep for sure.
Bro, yes, George Washington.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bone, Latino. Like, damn.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's a POC and you don't even remember him. That's fucked up.
Honestly, I haven't seen Hamilton.
Let me show you.
I haven't seen Hamilton in like 4 years.
Hamilton cast. Christopher Jackson, that's his name, yes.
Oh, King. Who does he play?
George Washington.
No, not in Hamilton. No, not in.
He's just the husband of one of like the new one of the new girls introduced. But yeah, I just think they should have stuck to.
That's why I hate reboots. Don't reboot.
I don't think they should have rebooted. I think they should have just made a new. I mean, just leave it alone. Whatever.
But then,
you should watch the original Sex and the City though. It's a great show. I recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. It is a great show. It's a great show to watch. Like, it's made for women from their 20s to their 30s to even their 40s, because it gives you that hope of like, these women are in their early and then end the show in their late 30s, not in like the most stable of relationships. Like, it shows that you can be at that age and not everyone's love life is going to work out. Like, people our age, we're young, early 20s, telling us that, oh, if you don't find one now, you're never going to find one.
And I think I what's it called, that like hearing like the plot of like Sex and the City and stuff, like I understand why people want a reboot to an extent. It's not even a reboot. That's when people say like I miss Sex and the City, I want a show like that. It's like, it's not literally rebooting it. It's like having those tropes, having that storyline of young women, or not even just women, just people in general, like finding their way through life. Not
I feel
only
like people don't realize those are the best shows.
Because they're the most relatable.
Those are the ones that do the best. Friends is so popular.
Oh
for
my
that
gosh,
reason. I'm rewatching that now. And Sex and the City. Like the ones that are funny, like sitcom styles, like The Office, Parks and Rec, like stuff that's like just about people and an environment and learning to grow.
Yes, and it's not only about it's about themselves, but not only that, their career, their friends, and their relationship and their family. Like it's as realistic as it is to ourselves now, but when it comes to shows like that, it's like only their relationship. No one cares more about their relationship. It's like,
yeah.
Anyways, you lose it.
I went on a whole side tangent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I watched that. Yeah, and then
we finished Sex Lives of College Girls. I mean, we could briefly.
We finished Sex Lives of College
season
Girls.
3.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good for them having written out
Renee Rapp,
Layton's character. I think they did a good job. It didn't feel empty. It
felt like natural though.
It felt
because
natural.
People transfer. People leave. Like,
yeah.
me, I was a transfer. After
Yes.
1 year of college, I transferred to another school because they had a better program for what I wanted. So it's relatable in the sense that like
It happens.
it happens for college. You know, it couldn't have been a better setup in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't feel too rushed. Like it wasn't like the first episode. It was like I think 2 episodes in.
Yeah, and I like it how it was a reason, like you said, to better herself, to better her career. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't like school anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was something to better herself.
I'm glad that Renee came back to like really give her character a proper send off because like
Yeah.
other characters like Nico, we didn't get that proper send off from season 1 and stuff. Because the actor just like I don't know what the behind the scene issues with that was, but I'm glad Renee did that, and I'm glad Renee. I'm hoping that's another one who probably might drop music this year.
Oh my god, yeah, Renee.
Because Snow Angel came out in 2023, so hopefully she like rolls something out this year. Oh, I'm so excited. Me last year being like, there's no one next year, but
there's so
always,
many. Yeah. There's always people.
But Sex Lives of College Girls.
I enjoyed it. I did
the
enjoy
new roommate. People trolling her online is too funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed the new roommate. It's a different character type that you encounter in college.
I'm kind of glad they didn't do an exact copy. I thought they were gonna do like a filler, a latent filler. At first, it felt like that because of her snarkiness and stuff, but it's like a different kind of snarkiness.
It's different,
and she has her own battles that she's dealing with.
Yeah, I do quite enjoy it. I don't know. I still have to like sleep on it more of how the season ended. Like I like it, but I didn't because in comparison to season 1 and 2, we had a huge cliffhanger. You're like, oh my god, shit's going down.
Yeah.
But for season 4, it's like,
what's coming?
Hopefully
it gets renewed and they can end with a season 4. Like give it a proper like ending, a proper series finale.
Do you think they're ending it with 4 seasons?
I think so. I think that like it hasn't lost its momentum because I think that like there can always be stories to tell. Like obviously the show writer probably in their mind is like, I would love to see it from freshman to senior year. Yeah. But we're on season 3 and we just finished the first semester of sophomore year.
Oh shoot.
So like every season has been a semester.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn, which isn't a bad pace.
It's not a bad pace.
But at the rate that they make shows now, that would take so long. And those girls are like
they're starting to
in
grow
their late
up.
20s.
I mean, Miss Kimberly Finkel is a mom.
Yeah.
Is a mom. And I don't know. I feel like it's like you're dragging out. It used to be high school. Now with this specific case, it's like they're truly adults in their late 20s. Like we gotta move it along. So I hope season 4 they kind of speed up. I don't know how they would do that. I don't know. Maybe they weren't before the writer's strike. They weren't anticipating it for everything to take so long. Like the writer's strike.
Everything takes so long though now. I do not understand I have real beef with the progression of how things are being pumped out nowadays. Like I understand not overworking people, but damn, we're moving on a slow-ass pace.
But that's what kind of makes me upset. It's not even the overworking of it. It's like people are looking for jobs. If there's not productions happening, people don't have jobs.
It's just too slow of a pace. Like
not only does that affect the production side of things, but actors are looking for projects. They're looking for things for them to be a part of.
I'm really sick of the whole 10 episode, 8 episode, 6 episode seasons. Why? Just like why, please? Yeah. Like Max and stuff they've experimented before releasing every week. Like Sex Lives was being released once a week. Do it for 24 weeks. Do it for 22 episodes, maybe 20 episodes. Like especially this show, which is a shorter format show. Like the episodes are usually only 30 minutes. Hello. Like let's make it longer. Let's pump it out more.
Or if that's the case, if they are going to be doing this, at that point, I want them to be dedicated to filming 8 months straight. So then we don't see such a drastic change between the characters every season. Not only that, like, oh my god, I fucking forgot. Stranger Things. Stranger Things is coming out this summer.
Oh yeah, well just briefly, TV shows coming out this year. We have Stranger Things, Last of Us.
Stranger Things, Last of Us. I think that's it. On the top of my mind. Harry Potter.
White Lotus.
Harry
Potter TV show going into production.
Production this summer. We'll be doing a reaction to the cast for sure. And any like stills if they have any.
Squid Games final season coming out.
Yes, Squid Games, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's all I can think of at the top of my head, but
yeah. So there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of good stuff. in the world of pop culture, keeping us distracted from the reality of the hellscape that we live in.
Oh Lord Jesus
But-
Christ, Lord Jesus Christ.
But yes, we are excited. We have a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. So that's all we really have for
today, yeah.
for today.
Make sure
But
to keep up on Instagram and TikTok. We already said this shit.
yeah, but
yeah,
that's all.
that's
Thank
all.
you guys. See you in the next one. Bye,
Bye, roamers.